Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Hypecast mit Tom Reimann und David Bell.
Muzzle 2023. Fuck.
Yeah,
Stephen Lang's the bad guy, I assume?
probably.
He's in it.
It's a safe bet.
I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me. This looked like...
It looks terrible, but now there's a sequel,
Yeah. Now there's a sequel.
which excites me.
What?
'Cause
Yeah, what's going
means
on?
that means the first one might be dumb enough to watch.
Yeah, same producer. Let's see, same director. Muzzle City of Wolves. He also made a movie in 2023 called Bad Hombres. So, look out, world.
The movies are back, Dave.
Yeah. What's going on with Aaron Eckhart?
I don't know.
Why is he?
He had Thank You for Smoking and then The Dark Knight, and then that was kind of it.
Yeah, and then we were kind of like,
Then
all right,
Frankenstein.
Aaron. And The Core.
It's true, The Core.
Yeah, The Core.
Man, The Core.
But yeah, we sort of booted him. We booted him to the Liam Neeson movies. We were like, all right, we're good. Just do a series of action movies.
He's the president in the Gerard Butler White House movie.
Hell yeah, he is. Is he?
Yeah. He's also
See-
Handsome Frankenstein and Yo Frankenstein.
Well, yeah. It was the part he was born to play.
His most cherished role.
It's so good. It's so perfect.
It really is. It's the best movie about Frankenstein versus gargoyles.
It is. That is objectively true.
Yeah, it is.
Best movie about Frankenstein fighting gargoyles in the empty city streets of some city. I forget what.
I don't know, Belgium.
I never got over the fact that when you watch that movie, you realize there's no extras. That there is never any extras.
The city
It's
is
so
empty.
funny. Yeah, where you're like, what's at stake here? Nothing, it seems.
Some Eastern European city at midnight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just midnight all the time. Nobody fucking goes out in I, Frankenstein. Go watch it, folks.
It's a perfect film. We've watched it more than once on a movie.
Yeah, we
night.
have. And we will watch it again.
We will watch it again. We did a best bad movie ever on it.
Yeah.
It's a celebrated favorite at here at Gamefully Unemployed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not quite a Congo. I wouldn't call it
No,
on the same
it'll never
tier
be
as like a Congo or a Virtuosity.
No.
But it's up there.
It's up there.
It's like
It's
it's like in a
not fun to
remedial
watch.
grade. Yeah.
It's mostly bad.
Right. It's
Like, there's
mostly
a
quite
reason.
dull, yeah.
Yeah. The reason no one likes it.
But when it shines, and that's mostly the gargoyle war parts.
Yeah.
The war of the gargoyles.
God damn. I feel like it's biblical too. But I might
There's
be
angels,
wrong.
I think.
Fuck me. They should have made so many of those.
Mm-hmm. It was written by
Why
the
not?
Underworld, dude.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that like Underworld was a hit that they farted out a bunch of these movies. Like maybe these can be Underworld. And It's
Yep.
like Underworld was barely Underworld. Like that barely got by.
That's a tough
Even
rewatch.
Underworld was surprised. Yeah.
You're like,
They're like,
boy,
holy shit.
this instantly aged. Like, this was frozen in carbonite in the year 2003.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's the most August 2003 movie you will ever see.
It super is. God, movies are great.
They are so good. Hello, Dave.
Hi, Tom.
And hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi. It's
We're episode of Hypecast!
Hypecast!
It's a show where we get hyped about stuff and things. I'm your co-host, Tom Ryman.
I'm your other co-host, David Bell. No guest.
No guest. Just you. You,
yeah, in
listeners,
part because,
you're the
like,
guests.
beginning of the week, I was like, Tom, I'm so tired. And we were setting up another spoilers, a future year-end or New Year's Hypecast.
Yearcast, yeah.
Yeah, that spoilers is 2.5 hours long because spoilers, it has the type of guest that does that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is all to say that, like, took
Yeah.
it easy this week.
We took it easy. Taking it easy.
Yeah. We're taking it somewhat easy. I mean,
little
listen, we're working. We're working for
still
you.
here. Yeah.
We're here. We're doing great. We're hitting the end of the year. We're going to take a couple of weeks off, although you won't really like see much of a gap because we got stuff.
Yeah, we'll be filling
things.
out the schedule with things, but it mainly means that there won't be a new Hypecast.
Yeah, there'll
on
be
the 26th
of,
and on the 2nd, I believe.
Well, we'll have things,
but not a Hypecast.
On the 2nd, we have our special
that's our
one.
Yearcast.
Yeah, and then we have a special. We just watched Year End on the 29th. It's really like the Christmas week will be a little more barren than normal. But you'll get your Himbus on the 21st. You'll get your We Just Watched on the 22nd for Avatar, The Fire, and the Ash.
Your booze and your Ouijas.
Yeah. You'll get stuff. You'll be
stuff?
fine. Anyway, that's a long way of saying no guest.
Yeah. We
are
really
you,
could have
Tom?
stopped there. I'm doing okay. It's cold here, man. It's cold.
I'm cold too. I'm cold. It's
Of course
Los
it's cold.
Angeles.
What is this? Miami Beach?
Oh, nice. Nice. It's Groundhog Day.
It is.
It's Groundhog Day.
Got it. You got me.
There's no insulation in LA, so it's not actually cold here. It's just the same temperature as it is outside.
It's just
inside.
all the walls are paper.
Yeah, so when it is like, 59 degrees, it's cold inside too because it's just that amount. You get it.
Yeah.
What is hold on. I'm looking up the temperature
Boy,
on the podcast.
this is great. Great.
Oh, it's really warm out actually.
Great radio.
All right,
Great radio.
we
Looking
can
up the
talk
weather.
about movies.
Looking up the weather.
But yeah, cool. It's cool. We're cool.
Yeah, literally, and more importantly, in the figurative sense.
Oh yeah, kids think we're cool, right?
We're two cool dudes.
Yeah, we dab. We're dabbers.
We're dabbing right now. Actually, we dab constantly. We're
we
frozen
dab.
in the dab position.
Yeah, we're always dabbing. Always be dabbing.
Always be dabbing.
All right, we should thank.
We should probably thank some producers.
Big thank you to @NerdNumber says check out MikeTheSlater.com for amazing Babylon 5 takes.
Thank you.
That's close enough.
Yeah,
thank you to Zero Charisma.
Thank you.
Thank you to 2001 A Space McNulty
Thank
Odyssey.
you so much.
Thank you to A and a J.
Thanks.
Thank you to Andrew Howe Presents Andrew and Andrew Watch Twin Peaks.
Thank you.
Thank you to Andrew McGuire and Andrew Howe are Twin Peaking.
Thank you.
Thank you to As Long As I Got My Suit and Kai. Nice.
Sweet.
That's nice. Thank you to Asking Seven.
Thank you so much. All right, let me jump in here. Thank you to BLT22EWHVIS-B.
Thank you.
Thank you to Bootler looking forward to season 3 of Himbus.
Yeah.
Not looking
thank
backward to season 3 of Himbus. Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to Braxton is busting loose and writing a big old nerd book. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck on your nerd book.
Yeah.
Thank you to Brian, who Tom knows.
Thank you.
Still true. Thank you to Brockway loves the meat millie. Also
Thank
still
you.
true. Thank you to Burrito, the skankiest slut in town.
Thank you.
Presumably also still true. Thank you to Buy Jason Pargin's highly controversial new book, I'm Starting to Worry About This Black Box of Doom, out now.
Thank you.
And thank you to Chester's Prophet.
Thank you.
Thank you to these trailers, Dave.
Yes, we got a Bigums.
A Bigums?
It is, yeah, a Bigums. We got
Supergirl. Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah, this is she was in
the very end of the
Superman.
Supes. Yeah.
It's, as you noted, the director of I, Tonya and
It
Dumb
is.
Money.
Craig Gillespie.
And
it's
just,
Cruella, which I haven't seen, but people seemed to like.
Yeah.
And it did look good.
Yeah, it's surprising
visually,
because
it looked like visually interesting, like the costumes and sets and stuff.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was sort of at the time there was that fatigue where you're like,
oh yeah, I skipped
I'm
it
all
pretty hard
set.
because I was like, okay, another one of these. But,
Yeah.
even though I do
it doesn't
like this
even
director.
matter. Yeah, there's a lot of good directors making those Disney films, and it's like,
I don't need to see all of this person's movies.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't own every Stephen King novel.
Yeah. I'm just fascinated because, like, when James Gunn got big making Guardians, we got every movie trying to be Guardians, right? You got, like, even Borderlands, the new Borderlands was doing that. Yeah. I remember, the Suicide Squad where they, like, the first one, they hastily like re-edited it to just like shove in as many songs as they could.
That was the more egregious example, right? Because it was done like within a year. This came out, I think, it was 2 years after. I'm sorry, but you could tell it was the most like obviously desperate.
Yeah, where it was like they thought, okay, to make a James Gunn movie, all you need to do is cram songs in it. For a while, like, remember fucking Wonder Woman 1984? That I would call an attempt too.
Well,
yeah, that fucking.
Wonder Woman 1984 is like the movie itself. Is very different from a James.
I also
Gunn.
mean trailers specifically too. Were like really like we're gonna be fun like Guardians. They were like I don't know. They were chasing that high.
That Ragnarok too. Like it took a lot from the Ragnarok look, like that kind of 70s cosmic vibe.
Everybody was trying to take a page from Marvel.
Yeah.
And like, it's all to say that varying degrees of success there, but ultimately it's kind of like, well, James Gunn is James Gunn for very specific reasons. It's just interesting watching this because this trailer, not the movie, obviously, is clearly like this is now a universe that is a James Gunn style cinematic universe, right? Where it's like he's producing all of this. So like this trailer feels like I forgot it wasn't when it says at the end who's it directed by. I was like, oh right, this isn't a James Gunn movie. Like I forgot based on this trailer, and he doesn't even write it.
But I'm sure he had a pretty heavy hand in story direction and such. But for sure, yeah.
I don't know. What'd you think of this trailer?
I'm okay with it. Like, I'm into this new wave of DC. I'm into a Supergirl movie. I like this interpretation of Supergirl. But it's tough for me to get jazzed about superhero trailers.
Yeah,
I like everything about this trailer. It's just not, It looks like it's going to be a perfectly fine superhero movie.
I don't know what it's going to take for me to be really excited for superheroes anymore. I'm burnt out. Because I was thinking, like, one of the questions I had in my head is, like, can people make a serious one anymore? Is it possible to make a serious, like, this is serious, like, Lord of the Rings, like, Fate of the Earth? Like we almost instantly rejected that tone in general. I feel like even the serious ones have to be kind of jokey at times. I
mean, the Batman.
Yeah, you're right.
And I imagine
Batman
other
series.
areas of DC will be that.
That's what I'm wondering.
Like this past year, we got Superman, which was a James Gunn movie,
right?
But was a little different from. Like the Superman character is different from your typical James Gunn character. Yeah. So, like it's kind of it's weird. It's a little weird because like this specific interpretation of Supergirl they're doing is from this story arc that they put in the trailer. Like it's the Woman of Tomorrow storyline. Okay. So it's like they selected this specific interpretation of the character, which, you know, is just so happens to be the very James Gunn version of a superhero. And so it's like, it's sort of a little unfortunate that it's the first post-Superman one is one that's another movie that's just seems very James Gunn. Like, oh, here's another James Gunn superhero movie. So here's more of the same. The thing is,
either they're just advertising that way and people are going to be not disappointed, but surprised that it's different. But yeah, I think James Gunn is a smart enough person to know what the role of a producer is, right? Mm-hmm. And I think like one of the problems with Marvel was the sameness, right? Where it was like, oh, we're bringing on these unique directors, now do it like everything else. And so I'm like, well, surely he'll know, like, we can't make every fucking movie a James Gunn movie in this universe.
Let's hope.
I think he's a smart enough guy to know not to do that. He's been on the other side of this, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, it is weird because it does feel like if you're saying that this story is actually appropriately James Gunn, that's funny to me because it is like, it does feel like they should have immediately switched gears. They should have immediately went like, and here's the other side of the spectrum of what we're going to offer. But maybe they're easing people into it or something. Because I assume he's not going to mandate like every fucking DC movie is going to be like a James Gunn movie, even if I'm not making
sure.
it.
I'm not sure. I have no idea. But I would assume so, judging by what we've seen of him as a filmmaker. And like you said, he's been on both sides of this at this point. I think it, because the flip side though is that you have two Supermans, right? If you just make Supergirl the more traditional, sort of do-gooder, more like Superman interpretation of the character, you just sort of have two of the same character,
right? Which
is a little boring.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's weird because I definitely think that his Superman was more playful, but playing with a character. Superman himself, he was a little more jokey, but I think we kind of need that now.
Yeah.
This is what I mean is like a serious superhero film. I think Batman gets by because there's no fucking superpowers. It's like, it seems like we can't make like a really serious movie that also deals with like pew pew lasers anymore. That's the vibe I've been getting. But I don't think that's like true. Like I don't think that's inherently a thing that we have
me either.
To.
No, it's
just lately.
Yeah, and they're not going to do it with Supergirl.
No, why would they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the new DC stuff will be fun. But
I'm excited for the new DC in general, like I said. And this looks like a perfectly fun superhero movie. It's just hard to get us jazzed about superhero movies.
It's hard because also both DC and Marvel are like, we need to cool it on releases. Mm-hmm. The problem is that still equals to a lot of releases across the board.
Yes.
Because it's two studios doing it.
Yeah. So you're looking at least two movies from each per year.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, I'm still going to have fucking superheroes.
So we're going to have 4, which is fine. I don't... But you need more variety.
Right, which is why
it's going to be that frequent, you need more variety. So that that's the reason for my sort of lukewarm response to something that I'm otherwise totally excited to see. Like I'm totally jazzed to see this Supergirl movie with this filmmaker and this wave of DC with this actress playing the role. This looks cool.
I think they know it because, or at least DC does, because they're doing like Clayface and the Batman, where they're like. Mm-hmm. Different. If we do darker or different tones, it does feel more like variety.
Yeah, I think Clayface is going to be weirder than people are expecting.
Yeah, I hope.
And that's what you said. What's it going to? You said I don't know what it's going to take to get me interested in superhero movies again. Referring to yourself. For me, one thing that I'm hopeful for, still like for the little. Comic book geek in me is seeing some of the weirder characters on screen.
Yeah.
Like characters that I
makes
never
sense.
expected to see just because they're so fucking weird. And DC gets weird. Superman specifically. But yeah.
They've been so scared of being weird.
Yeah,
That's why
terrified of
the James
being
Gunn
weird
one,
with Superman.
Yeah. That's why that was refreshing, because you're like, oh, okay, we're starting to get weird here. Where they always
The title of my
like-
summer memoir is Terrified of Being Weird with Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, because Superman is seen as like the Coca-Cola of superheroes.
He's such a monolith.
And there's weird like respectability in the role,
Right.
where then
He's like
the
the-
comics are like,
this is-
no, it's trash.
I was about to say it's the White House of superheroes, but that's no longer that.
No.
But you know what I mean, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's like supposed to be. Yeah.
All
We can
right, should we talk about whatever this is?
the magic faraway tree,
Yeah,
the most
based on a
British
book,
thing I've
because of
ever
course,
seen.
It really is.
Mr. Moonface and Mr. Nobodies and
Oh my fucking god!
fucking climb this tree into the sky and
I was laughing during this because I was just like, "What the fuck, guys?"
Yeah.
I had a genuine scare because Andrew Garfield is like the dad in this,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Wait, he's not? Is he British?" And I looked it up. He's not British.
Yes,
like-
he is.
No, he's not.
Hold
on.
he was born in America, but his parents are English, and they moved
fuck.
back to England when he was like
Oh, you're
a
right.
very little kid. He's English
I
as
looked
hell,
him up and
dude.
just saw where he was born. I saw he was born in Los Angeles, and I was like, "Oh, thank God."
I saw
'Cause
that
he
in
looks
the
like he's from Los Angeles.
I saw that in your notes, and I thought you were kidding. No, he's very British.
Fuck. They all trick you. They trick you.
You're right though. He was born in Los Angeles, so he has enough of that Los Angeles cred to beat the shit out of children and Under the Silver Lake.
Exactly.
And we're like, yeah, that's that LA sleaze.
God damn.
That
I don't like him playing
authentic
a
LA
dad.
sleaze.
Yeah. He's 1 year older than me. He's at our age. I don't like him playing a dad.
Same
A
age.
dad
as me.
to,
He's
like-
born the same year as me.
Right. Yeah. And he's a dad to like kids who can talk.
Yeah, who speak and have thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that.
I don't like that.
No.
No.
Shouldn't be allowed. It's so goddamn British.
Yeah, it's Magic Tree that takes you to Narnia.
Yeah, it's like
a Narnia.
It's like Narnia Oz. The Wicked Witch is played by Rebecca Ferguson.
It really is.
Jennifer
Oz.
Saunders is in there as something.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, you can imagine these British children's authors, like, writing this shit like it's a scratch ticket.
It's no
like,
shit like
yeah.
Mr. Hufflepumpus and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's
just nonsense.
It almost
It's like,
knocked
this guy
me out of
has
my
pots
chair.
and pans
yeah.
for his outfit.
I'm sorry, he can't hear you on account of the pots and pans.
Yeah. And it's
Dove
like, you
out
know,
of
there's
my
like,
window. Didn't open it
there's got-
first.
yeah. There's got to be like 100 of these books, right? Where it's just different
Yeah, I'm
authors
sure,
being like,
I'm sure.
Here's my random assortment of bullshit that I hope will make me
There's
$1 billion.
100 of these books specifically, I'm sure.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Magic Faraway Tree. But yes,
Fuck.
there's so many of these little British children finding a secret world books.
Yeah. That's why I like Bridge to Terabithia, the ones that are like, oh, you think that's what this is? We're going to pull the rug right from under you.
Pan's
We're going
Labyrinth.
to Pan's Labyrinth your ass. Yeah.
You're going to bash a man's
I-
face inside out with a Coke bottle in the first
I
6
appreciate
minutes.
that. Yeah. Yeah, my cousin took my grandma to see that movie.
Pan's Labyrinth?
Assuming it was that.
Or
yeah. Pan's Labyrinth. And then like halfway through, like, Grandma, I'm so sorry. She was a cinephile, so she was like, this is fine too. Like, I like movies.
Grandma's
so.
a real cinephile.
She is. She was. But yeah, this is fucking. Oh
A
my
Magic
god!
Faraway Tree. Claire
All
Foy
right.
is also in it. Wasn't she? Didn't she recently do a girl with the dragon tattoo?
Probably. Those I haven't kept up with because there's like two of them.
Yeah, they've tried to reboot it twice now, I think.
Yeah, I don't think that's like the James Bond they want it to be. You know what I mean? Where
No.
it's like this. I liked the Daniel Craig one. I never watched the other one.
I haven't seen the Scandinavian ones. Yeah,
Yeah, but they're probably
with
good
Numi.
too. Numi, right? Should we talk about whatever this is?
The
This next
Internship?
one? The Internship.
This was bewildering. Like it's a YA movie about a secret group of teen assassins trained by the CIA who are now going to be wiped out by some secret organization.
it's a Lower Decks, but for the CIA, right? It's the idea of like Julia Stiles' character in Bourne, it feels like, is like, these are the characters, like the interns, I guess. I don't know.
No, they're they're little teenage assassins.
Yeah, I guess. I thought of them as like, they're like starting out. Like they're trainee assassins, essentially. I guess you're right. They're not support.
No, it's from like a little teen enclave specifically of like little special boy and girl assassins.
This trailer is a montage.
Yeah. Like when it started, it was like based on the books. I was like, oh, okay, here we go. This must be like a hugely popular. And as it goes on, it's clear that this is like a very cheap movie.
Yes.
Very badly made.
Like, yes, the trailer is a montage. It has no pacing, and there's like music, like quiet music under it.
There's no narrative thread to the trailer.
Yes. And it's kind of feels like it's the first 50% of the movie montaged.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the whole movie, but it's clear that someone was like, just fucking get this trailer together as quickly as possible. And they're like, what should it be? And they're like, just show like what happens.
It's a weird
the movie.
It may be a weird criticism, so let me try to like basically like it's just a random jumble of scenes. Like there don't seem to be like, you know, when you see a trailer normally it still kind of is like following a narrative. Like it tells you a kind of a mini story. Like this is just
it's a recap.
It
feels like a recap.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like a recap. It's just a bunch of random scenes that are giving us the gist of the story, but like in no real order and not really connecting to each other. It's just like it's a bad trailer. It's a bizarre trailer.
It's one of those trailers where you're like, oh, you don't have confidence in this and whatever this is.
You've never done this before, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
But it's available to buy on digital in January.
Oh, this might be a gem. We don't know. We'll never
We're going to watch it.
Or we're never going to remember it exists.
Also a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
Let's find out what happens.
It's hard, man, because I feel for like indie stuff. It's just, this feels like it's, sometimes you'll get these indie films where you're like, man, make it like a drama about like a guy coming of age or something. Don't try to make a spy movie right away or with this budget. Like it feels like it doesn't have the budget for what it wants to be.
Yeah.
Or it had the budget, but it doesn't have the like nobody bought it, and it doesn't have like the distribution side. Like it might be that where they're like, well, we made a whole movie and then no one's buying it, and then one rich person was like, I'll fucking buy it. I'll do limited trailers.
I was really hoping it was a re-release of the Owen Wilson Vince Vaughn movie.
It should have been.
When they got
that would have made more
jobs
money.
at Google.
Oh yeah,
and men in their 40s in the 2010s or the aughts, and they're like, they don't know what computers are.
I was about to ask, is that good? But I think I know the answer.
There is no possible way it's good.
Yeah,
it's a 2013 movie by Sean Levy.
Oh, I mean, I bet it has maybe a joke that I would like. Maybe. Who knows? You want to talk about the drama?
Yeah.
I just don't just call it the movie. It's just fuck. Come on, guys.
Give us something.
It's not even listed as a drama though. It's the director of Dream Scenario, by the way.
Which one was that?
Everybody's dreaming about Nicolas Cage.
Oh, that one. Okay. I like the vibe of this trailer.
Yeah.
It looks, I mean, it looks like it's about a couple that's getting married, but the relationship is collapsing and they're trying to force their way through the marriage.
Yeah. Zendaya seems like she's like, what will Tom Holland think about this? Like she has second thoughts. She seems to be having more second thoughts.
And then Robert Pattinson's like, be a person, be a person, be a person, be a person, be a person.
This isn't what I don't think Zendaya is a weird freak. So I think this is one where like it's not two weird freaks doing a movie together. You know what I mean? And I say that lovingly all across. You know, like Robert Pattinson's a weird little freak in a good way, in a way that I think is good, positive.
I think Zendaya is probably a weird little freak.
You think so?
Some of the movies she's been in.
Yeah, I guess so. I think she's more of an actress, like just like I do the work. I'm good at it. Like I think she's, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know the hearts of these people at all.
It's true.
Yeah. That's like Nicole Kidman. I realized way too late. She's like a weird little pervert.
Oh yeah. She's like a spider queen.
Yeah, like Eyes Wide Shut is a big hint, but then after that, she's done so much normal
To Die
stuff.
For.
Yeah, true.
1995.
Yeah, she's like she's like in another
Dead
life,
call.
she'd be flashing people on the bus and getting arrested. That's my theory.
She'd be bare knuckle boxing in parking garages.
Exactly. Anyway, I don't. This looks good. It looks like it's like a marriage story. It's like it's just about a relationship,
but filmed like a suspense film, or at least the trailer is presented that way, which is, I think, a cool idea. It's very tense.
Yeah.
If the movie is like this, then I dig this vibe. I think this is an interesting way to approach a story like this.
I do too. I like. Because, well, this is one of those premises that would be reserved for like a quirky romantic comedy normally, where it's like, oh, she's having second thoughts. It would be like played as this like really funny.
Yeah, can these two get on the same page? Or it'd be like The Wedding Singer, where she has to fall in love with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it'd be Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston in the 2000s. You know, it would be like a fun, funny thing, and they're doing it, like you said, more like a thriller. I love the photographer taking the pictures, and they're like, come on, just smile.
Like, smile like
naturally.
Like you do in normal life.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And he can't do it. Like when I said earlier, when I said be a person, that's what his performance is in this trailer.
Yeah.
I wasn't just commenting on the man himself. Like he's struggling to be a human man in this trailer.
It's great.
It's like the through line of the trailer. It's pretty awesome.
It looks great. This looks fantastic.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. And I apologize for Zendaya for saying she's not a weird little freak. I don't know. Maybe she kills animals. We don't know.
We can't know.
We can't know. Speaking of weird little freaks.
James
this
McAvoy?
next one. Yeah. Pose. This is just the other James McAvoy film again.
Speak No Evil again.
What's going on? Is he all right?
I don't know. He got jacked to play the Beast or whatever. And, God damn, what was that called? Glass? Yeah.
Yeah. No, Split. Technically.
Yeah, but most
Dead
recently
Glass.
in Glass. And then after that, he's just been mutating into Gerard Butler.
Yes. I think someone at a party said to him, you know, you're fucking terrifying. You have a
really
darkness
scary.
behind your eyes.
You normally play these sweet, sort of like boyish characters. You could be very scary.
Right. And somewhere around like 2015 or something, he looked in the mirror and was like, oh my God, he's right.
I am
terrifying. Like, I'm terrifying. And it works.
It's when he grows a beard. He grew a beard and was like, ah!
Yeah. They're
both Scotsmen, him and Gerard Butler. So does this just happen to Scottish men as they get older?
They just get terrifying.
They just get burly, bearded, and terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, so the premise is they're at somebody's like house and they didn't think he was there.
A famous photographer.
They're like renting his
like chateau for the weekend to take an album cover for this pop star.
Right, and then he shows up and then he's terrifying.
Well, he's there the whole time, we see. He's just been leering at them from the shadows like Batman. I just watched Bone Lake. Which is the similar premise, yeah.
Yeah, and we said Speak No Evil. It's weird how many of these they're making, and what I mean is movies where a couple shows up and then a couple or another person goes, what a coincidence, we're here too, let's hang out, and then it's like a 90s gaslighting thriller that ends in violence. We're churning these out, and I think it's because all you need is a house to make it. And they're all good. Like, they're all good. But let me just say, we don't need this many.
I think you could have stopped after the original Speak No Evil.
Yes, I do think so. Like I don't know why we're making so many of them.
Because you're not going to top that.
Yeah. And again, they're all good. Bone Lake, really well made. I can't wait to see what else they make. Maybe they've already made stuff. Let me look this up. But like everybody involved is good. It has some genuinely funny moments or fun moments. It has like a good little like, kind of arc to it.
Mm-hmm.
It has, I wouldn't call it a twist, but it has like kind of a take on this that's kind of fun. But it is still ultimately the same movie. You know what I mean? Where
that is on
like,
my movies to watch list. I'm going to get to it probably when we take our break. Not next week, but the following week.
But you know exactly how the movie goes, right? You can probably predict
Mm-hmm.
how the movie goes. And that's kind of the issue with these movies. I don't know. I do like something like The Gift where it does not go the way you think.
The Bateman and Edgerton one.
Yeah, where it just becomes like a different thing.
That's a pretty good thriller.
That's why I really liked. That is a good thriller. Sorry, slightly related. Fucking You're Next. That's what made You're Next so good. Right?
Yeah, You're Next.
Because you sat down to that, going like, I guess I'll watch one of these now, and then they're like, No, you won't.
No, you won't. You're watching something different.
Something else. Yeah.
That's Pose.
Pose.
I do love a crazed James McAvoy. I skipped Speak No Evil.
Same.
Because I heard the changes they'd made, and it's like, well, this is. It was just one of those movies that was like, why remake it within 2 years? Anyway, it just seems like it was
all the damn time.
Vastly inferior version of the original film, so I skipped it.
Good Night, Mommy. Sometimes it's the original.
They did with Naomi Watts.
Yeah, it's often the original director too, which I think it's like, okay, I guess. Like,
if you want to give me pay me twice, sure.
Yeah, it's like when a band does a remastered version of a song on an album where you're like,
I think
I guess it's your song, so.
I don't care about that. Remastering is different.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think the Funny Games director did that, didn't he? Michael Haneke?
He did the American version, yeah. And they're both fine. They're both good. So.
It's the same movie.
Yeah, exactly. He just did
did the same movie.
All right, he's like, well, would have been cheaper to just dub my movie, but all right, you give me the money, I'll do it.
Yeah. Let me see that cheese.
I'm very excited about this next one.
Oh my God.
This is a show. The Copenhagen Test.
The Copenhagen Test.
This is like a parody of a spy show. You know what I mean? Where it's everything.
Yeah, this is like the 30 Rock parody, 100%.
Yeah. It's he has what does he have? A fucking Wi-Fi?
He has a chip in his head. He's got the Elon chip in his head.
Yeah.
So they can see his sights and hear his thoughts and sounds
so much because this looks.
They were playing the slowed down, moody version of Zombie, which is itself a slowed down, moody pop song. But they're only playing the part where she says "in your head."
They're playing that over and over again.
Just over and over again.
It's like someone at karaoke who doesn't know the lyrics because they just keep the
What's in your
no joke.
head?
Watch this trailer. They don't leave that part because they know, like many people know, the song "Zombie" is about other things.
Yeah.
Like it's the kind of thing where normally a zombie movie would play this song and just use the zombie part.
Funny you say that, Dave.
Okay, because they've done that, right?
Yeah. Could you take a guess? Take a guess who?
Oh no!
Take a guess who did it?
Who?
Zack Snyder.
Oh, of course.
In Army of the Dead.
Right. But this is so funny to me because it's taking part of a song that's not like the chorus or like that particularly memorable. It's just taking one lyric.
It's one
from the
line
song.
of the chorus, but it's not even the hook necessarily.
Right. And just looping it. And all I kept thinking is like, just put in someone, it feels like it was made for this trailer. Like it's not a cover that exists. It feels like they commissioned someone to make this for the trailer. And it barely sounds like the original song because it's so slow that I almost didn't know
I'm trying to think of a good comparison.
go to your favorite song
and
go to like the third lyric of that song.
Of the chorus.
Yeah, and imagine like a song that's just someone melodically repeating that words like over and over again. And that's what you have. Like, it'd be like American Pie if they kept saying put the Chevy to the lefty part over and over again. Where you're like, that's not the part of the song
Bring
people
the
care
Chevy
about.
to the levee.
Yeah, just over and over again for like
Chevy
a racing
to
movie.
the levee. And it's no shit, the entire trailer in your head.
Over and over
The
again.
whole time.
And I can't stress it enough because the only connection is that he has something
In his head.
I love it so much. It's so brazen.
I was blown away by it. It's the I haven't laughed this hard since they played and I liked the movie. It was Last Voyage of the Demeter, but they played Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Yeah,
in the trailer
because
for that because it says vampire.
It's my favorite type of trailer where they just
vampire.
The first song someone threw out, they went with, and it was just like, yeah, that song has a word in it. That's what we're doing. I've just never seen it used so
I could
loose
not.
as this.
It was distracting. Like,
Yes.
it was the only thing I could think about during the whole trailer. And consequently, it all became so stupid to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's
If this
already
was a movie-
stupid because it's a spy movie about, like, they're spying on his thoughts. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But, like,
If this was a
sure, why
movie, I
not?
would
That could be
love it.
fucking cool, but it's... you
The problem
ruined
is this is
it.
a TV show to me, where I'm like, this premise, give it to me for 90 minutes, 2 hours tops.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
kind
gonna
of looks
watch
like Enemy
this.
of the State, the TV
Yeah.
series.
But my God, like, what a beautiful fucking... It has nothing... Like, maybe this show is great. I'll never know from this trailer.
Yeah, stars Simu Liu.
Yeah. Who, like, I'm like, man, he should have been more famous.
And
I'm sure he's saying that too. Where I'm sure
um,
we'll see him in Secret Wars for 5 minutes tops.
Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be side by side with Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw a Saul Rubinek in this trailer as well,
Sure.
and Melissa Barrera, who was the lady they fired from the Scream movies.
Oh, yeah. The Copenhagen test. It's the perfect title, too. Where it's the blank
Fucking
blank.
eat my shit. The
place
Copenhagen
thing.
test. That is. It's the Ipcris
Moscow
file, though. Like,
quiz.
exactly. It's exactly the espionage spy movie type title.
Yep.
So I don't know why I'm being salty
Fucking
about
love
it.
it.
I know why I'm
Well,
being
because-
salty about
well,
it. It's because of the
because-
stupid trailer repeating
Right.
in your head over and over again.
I would argue we can do
Bad
better.
trailer. You made me not want to watch it.
Right. But we like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. That's one where you're like, that's a weird title for a spy thing. Well, it says spy in the title, but you know what I mean. Where it's like, you can do other titles than the place thing.
That would have been so
Like-
fucking funny if they played that killer song and then I got soul, but I'm not a soldier
Yeah,
for
why not?
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yeah. Holy shit.
In
In your head. Do yourselves a favor, folks. Just watch this trailer for that. It's so
It's
funny.
embarrassing. It is so distracting.
I love it. Okay, Protector. This no offense against this movie. I'm just surprised it has like over 2 million views, because I'm like, this is
Really?
like a Liam Neeson straight to streaming movie with Mila Jovovich. It has 3 million views. 3.2 million views.
I think her movies play pretty well overseas, I guess.
Yeah, and like, again, nothing. I like Mila Jovovich.
That's kind of what her and Paul W.S. Anderson have kind of been grinding those out for the past 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, this just didn't seem like a film. Like, it feels like the kind of film where the filmmakers would see the view count and go like, "Oh, really? All right, like, cool." But maybe
Yeah.
there's something, I'm missing about this.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe there's some horrible controversy we're not aware of.
Right, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. But hold on. No, I'm looking up who's making it.
It's hard to look up. Yeah.
This guy looks like Bruce Willis. The maker is a guy who looks kind of like Bruce Willis.
Oh, that's cool. We could probably trust him.
Yeah. He made The Black Demon and Rambo Last Blood and Get the Gringo. So it's fine.
Oof.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't see Get the Gringo, but those last two are pretty abysmal.
This is I love that we did this, which is like John Wick happened, and then they were like, "That's great, cool subversion." Now for our next film, like, what if not that? What if we went back?
What if
like it's
Rambo
just she's
again?
looking for her daughter?
Yeah, it's
you know
Rambo
what I mean? Where
again.
they're like,
it's Commando, it's Rambo again.
Yeah, it's just all right. Mila Jovovich, her daughter was taken, and she's gonna go get her.
Yeah, and we have Matthew Modine in a beret doing the Richard. Oh shoot, I forgot. The Colonel Troutman role.
Yeah.
If you're gonna chase after Mila Jovovich, you better bring a big supply of body bags.
They love having a person. They need a person who goes like, "This person is
the baddest ass, and you don't understand. They will kill all of you."
Yeah, that's
man.
important.
Who played Colonel Troutman? Why am I blanking on that guy's name?
I don't know.
Somebody's yelling it at me.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I don't know.
Stop! I can't hear you. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean,
Richard
it's a
Crenna.
movie.
God damn it, Tom. Sorry.
You got it.
Sorry,
no, I have nothing really to say about.
Yeah, she's gonna kill her way through a bunch of dudes. Matthew Modine's gonna wear a beret and be like, "You all should have given her daughter back." DB Sweeney's in the credits. I saw his name in the credits, Dave. DB Sweeney is there.
DB Sweeney.
He will be there. He will probably be killed by Mila Jovovich.
Probably.
Which is worth renting.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you like this type of movie, you'll like this movie.
You don't want to see Mila Jovovich kick DB Sweeney out a window or something. That'd be pretty sweet.
Clearly, they have an audience, these types of movies. I'm kind of a snob with these where I'm like, I need a Den of Thieves. I need it to be like, I need someone to tell me, like, no, this one stands out. Like, horror is my slop, where I'll watch any horror.
I'll watch more horror, but yeah, action, indie action is very much a dime a dozen. Like, it's really tough to make a good action movie.
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm gonna watch this one probably. I don't know. Look at this.
Like
I put a little screenshot of Matt Modine in the doc. Look at him. Look at his little beret.
Yeah, look at it. It's too big for him. Or too small.
It looks weird. He looks like a sad old dog.
It's covering his ear in a weird way.
Yeah.
Fix that, Modine.
Tucked his ear in there for protection.
Yeah.
It's cold in that room. It's cold in that debriefing room. Should we move on?
Yeah, final trailer. This is another TV show. The Burbs.
The Boybs.
They're remaking it.
The remake of the 80s Joe Dante movie starring Tom Hanks as a TV series.
It's got Keke Palmer in there.
And it looks like Jack Whitehall.
Yep. Haley Joel is in this.
We got a Haley Joel?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I bet he's the freak neighbor. He'd be great.
He would be great. Yeah. As a TV show, I'm like, how are we going to do that?
No,
but
Paula
I'm willing
Pell's
to
in
find
there.
out. It's let's see. The executive producer, at least, did Palm Royale. I'm trying to look to see, like, okay, who's the creator? I guess did. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking. You guys remember The Burbs?
It's The Burbs.
It's The Burbs, a movie that, as you put in the notes, when we covered, we realized I have a lot of nostalgia for The Burbs.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that good.
It's not a very good movie, and it's weirdly conservative.
Yes, it's weirdly xenophobic.
Yeah.
It doesn't really go anywhere. Like, spoilers for The Burbs, but it's the kind of movie that's supposed to subvert its premise, and then it's like, no, they're actually bad.
Yeah.
They're like Chickens Out.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh. It's like a movie where someone's being gaslit, and then you learn that, like, no, they weren't gaslit, it was real. Like, it's just not, I don't know. I don't, it's hard because it's like there's only one of two answers you can go with. But at the time, the Burbs is like people working up their xenophobia to become monsters is like the clear path they're going on. And then they just like undercut it. It's weird. Everybody go watch the Burbs. Again, it's charming people, but broad strokes, man.
Yeah. Rewatching it in particular, it's like Rick Ducommun, who is funny in the movie. It's just like, boy, his character is a real asshole.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am totally open to an updated Burbs. I like the people involved in this. It's from Seth MacFarlane. It's Fuzzy Door Productions.
Oh, okay.
And like we said, Keke Palmer and Jack Whitehall, I think, are both funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, Haley Joel. He's got to be one of the freak neighbors.
Yeah, or I could see him being like, he could be the Bruce Dern.
He could be. He'd be the sweet Bruce Dern, actually. Come to think of it, he'd be a sweet Bruce Dern.
I want more Keke Palmer. Although I just looked,
Rick Ducommun.
We're getting a lot of Keke Palmer. I just looked up what she's up to.
Yeah.
So this is perfect for her. This would normally make me groan, but she's signed on for Sister Act 3, Tom. Which, yes, will be in it as well. But I'm like, you know what? Keke Palmer?
Fuck yeah, Sister Act 3?
Pretend to be a nun?
Yes, get all those nuns back.
Yeah. The ones that are alive for sure, yeah. Fuck, man. I'll watch the shit out of Sister Act 3.
Hell yeah. Those are the kinds of updates you get on a Hypecast.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Speaking of which, shall we move on?
Yeah, let's thank some more producers.
Let's do it.
Big thank you to Christopher Robert Sparts, Esquire.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dan Hackroyd.
Thank you.
Thank you to David Knife Boot Henson. Thank you to Deborah's Awesome. Barbara is great and cancer can go to hell.
Thank you.
Thank you to Driftless is building a tower of skulls with his tracksuit ninjas.
Build it.
Thank you to Exploding Rooms.
Thank you.
Thank you to Fat Todd's Chocolate Hog.
Thank you.
Thank you to Flying Through More Recent Gamefully Unemployed podcasts for back-to-back Bud Rain and Guy School Musical before Zom Boys.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Funky G Mostly Comes Out at Night. Mostly.
Thank you.
Thank you to Happy Ed Classic.
Thank you. You can come out during the day once in a while, Funky J. It's all right.
Yeah.
Thank you to Heathcliff's Helping Handfuls.
Thank you.
Thank you to Highlander Likes the Way Tom Says Pretty Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you to I was quite frankly out of excuses.
Yes, you were.
You were. Thank you for admitting it. Thank you to I'm Not Allowed to Say That on a Podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you to Joe Man, the Meaty Skeleton.
Thank you.
Thank you to Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad.
Thank you.
Thank you to Look Mime on a Podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mackenzie Fuck Shuffling with Willem Dafoe's confusingly large dick chill.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mike the Lurker.
Thank you.
Thank you to Mike's Milkers.
Yeah.
And thank you to Norm from Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
George went. Where'd he go? Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But here are some news stories.
All bad news stories.
It's none of it's good.
Yeah, we get okay. Paramount versus Netflix versus America. By Warner Brothers.
It's really Paramount, yeah. And the American president and the American Supreme Court versus.
Yeah. I noted in another doc how shocking it is how many times Warner Brothers has been bought and merged.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this is bad.
It's bad. And none of it's good.
Yeah.
Like I mean, the Netflix deal would split off stuff like CNN, importantly, to be its own entity still.
Yes, that's
the Paramount bid includes all of it. So I think it's more specifically a bid for the Ellisons, who are one of the wealthiest families in the world and big time Trump cronies.
Yeah.
I think it's really a bid for the Ellisons to control CNN.
Here's what's fucked up. As a movie nerd,
mm-hmm.
I think Paramount would be better for the cinema version of this. As a moral human being, I guess I'm rooting for Netflix. But I don't like any of this.
I don't like it either way. Paramount triggered it in the first place by
It's all bad.
throwing down a hostile takeover, which is basically it's a rule that rich people invented so that they could buy things that aren't for sale.
Yeah.
Basically, if you make a big offer, any publicly traded company is forced to consider it, I believe is how it works. Something like that. So you can essentially hold a company hostage by just offering to buy it. And that's what Paramount's been doing since I think the beginning of the year.
It's fucked up. This isn't help with that stuff, but this specific thing, I will say we're one generation dying away from CNN not mattering.
I know, but it's so fucking bad to have right wing.
It's bad you can do this.
Yeah, hostile takeovers, period, are a thing that should be illegal. Like, these are all antitrust violations. Every studio merger you've ever heard of is almost certainly a antitrust violation. Columbia TriStar is an antitrust violation.
Yeah.
It's just we don't take it seriously in entertainment.
No,
So,
we've been doing this forever.
consequently, 3 entities now own and control all of entertainment and media.
Yeah. I will say, though, like, I think in theory, this is as optimistic as I can get, is like, this shouldn't happen, but like,
No.
I think about like A24 or these like these budding ones where it's like, I hope that it's as the old ones just crumble and morph into this blob, we'll keep getting like newer studios to kind of, and then one day A24 will get bought by Disney.
They'll be the giants that fall. Yeah,
the Great Link. Join the Great Link, as they say.
Same
Star
thing.
Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, they get on the boat with Frodo to go to the Undying Lands.
But I guess I keep thinking about like big picture. Is this any worse or better than it's always been? And I'm like, yes and no, I guess. Where it's like you said, this is constantly happening and awful and illegal. It's the Ellison of it all, where you're like, but this specific thing also sucks.
Also, it's the length of time. It's like yes, it's not. Is it any different than it's ever been? No, in the sense that the practice is no different, but yes, in the sense that the practice has been going on unchecked for so long that it is now only 3 entities that control and own everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's very, very bad to have right-wing millionaires, the wealthiest people on the planet, control all of cable news in America.
Yeah.
I don't love
we
it.
didn't include this, but
I don't
Disney's
love it for
now,
movies either.
You see that Disney's selling their stuff to one of the AI ones. They basically have a deal with them where they're like, they paid to have Disney characters get to be used legally. The big one. What's the big one?
OpenAI.
Yeah, I think they have a deal with them. And I just want to talk about that in relation to this. Artists of the world, I don't care how small the company is, lock down your contracts. Because basically, I just keep thinking about how it's like, you look at like young idealistic fucking George Lucas making like Darth Vader a character, all the way to Darth Vader being sold off to an AI company. And it's like, in theory, if it weren't for the environmental impact, in theory, a company selling the rights to their characters to be used for AI is as good as it gets, right? Is like, if I draw a talking dick and OpenAI is like, we'll give you money for the rights to use that. I'm like, that's how it should work. But obviously they're selling other people's ideas. Like it's the fact that like Disney is this big blob, right? That sucked up everything. And then it gets to sell its everything to this other big company. And it's like, fuck you.
To further eliminate its competition.
Exactly. Like it can sell like the Alien now and like shit like that, where it's because it's 20th Century Fox. It can sell all its shit that is rolled up in its fucking Katamari ball.
I mean, it's like you were saying, all the new A24 and stuff, it's artists of the world. It's not only lock your contracts down, it's time to start making your own shit.
Yeah. But, and then like knowing like that
we're gonna be making our own, like those. Yeah, just to finish the thought, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find a way to phrase this because I don't want to unequivocally say that I think they're gonna squeeze themselves out, like in terms of they're gonna try to get so much money out of these properties by just distilling it further and further into just a product and nothing that has any,
Yeah, they're definitely
devaluing. They're shooting themselves
stuff
in the foot with this, and they're going to see we've already seen it with Star Wars. I think that I think we're just going to see all of this stuff that we loved as kids and as young adults go away because they're going to cling to it and try to replicate it over and over and again. And you think kids are still going to be caring about a new Harry Potter series in 10 fucking years? Like,
no. But luckily, the optimistic side is they're going to be caring about fucking whatever
the new thing is. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This model, like, that's the bright side to me, is that this is all bad, but it's also all eating itself, and it's not producing anything that anybody wants to see.
I recently watched Dr. Sleep again. It's kind of like that. Steam vampires. They're just like sucking the life out of things and then to prolong themselves as long as possible.
Yep.
And then eventually the last thing they suck the steam out of is each other. Like, it's just, we're fucking wringing out every last fucking cent we can from this thing. And to the point that it's like a husk at the end. I have complicated feelings in general about all of this because I do think, like, it's weird. Like, AI, if it was done again in a way that didn't kill the environment, if we had holodecks, for example, AI would be useful there. And what I mean is that weird thing where they're like, you can inject yourself into any story. That is what the holodeck is.
Yes.
So I'm like, I can see a version of life where there's a separate form of entertainment where you put on VR glasses or something and you go like, I want to be Iron Man and have an Iron Man adventure. I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I was raised to love that idea.
No, and there's also Iron Man video games for VR.
Exactly. It's just, and like using AI to integrate that, I get those ideas. We're at that point where everything's just a fucking mess because no one will sit down and figure out what to actually do with this stuff.
Yeah. I would also take that with a grain of salt, just in terms of AI is notoriously overvalued, and it's
not going to do that.
Everybody's way overinvested in it. It's never going to produce anything close to what they're imagining or trying to convince us it's going to produce.
Yeah. I love that.
Oh, just real quick. I genuinely think from what I've been reading, that Disney, like, selling its stuff to OpenAI is basically just trying to hedge its own bet, like guard its own investment, because Disney definitely invested in AI. All these companies invested billions, if not trillions, in AI.
Right.
So they want the investment to even out. So it's like, well, and one of the biggest threats against AI right now is getting sued into oblivion by all of the people that they've fucking stolen from.
Right. And
so
OpenAI
Disney can leverage that by selling in them their characters that can mitigate a lot of that.
Yeah, OpenAI is smart in the sense that they're like, we want to be the one that comes out on top. So let's make deals. Let's not just steal from companies. Let's like go to them and go like, let's talk this out. But you're right, where it's like, in the end, it feels like it's like a Snapchat filter where it's like people are going to enjoy like on their phone being like, hey, quickly, let me see Donald Duck taking a dump. Hey, that's funny. Like that, I feel like, I don't know. Like, did you see that McDonald's ad that was made with AI? And
no, I've seen the Coca-Cola one, though.
Yeah. They posted how hard it was to make, and they're like, we were up all night making prompts. And it was like, okay, well, normally it takes weeks to make things, you realize. And everybody bullied them, and then they took it offline.
Good, they should have.
Because ultimately it's like, AI seems like it's bad, so it's hard to make still, and then everybody makes fun of you for making it.
Yeah, I'm not,
Whatever.
I stayed up all night taking the jobs of countless people.
Yeah.
For a process
really
that
hard
normally
and
takes
nobody likes it.
hundreds of times as long.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino blasted Paul Dano, and Owen Wilson and Matthew Lillard.
Yep.
That's just so fucking funny.
He got on some podcast and just hurt a bunch of people's feelings for no reason.
Yeah, just being an asshole.
What an asshole.
It's funny because now it's like, I don't know what he thought he is. You know what I mean? Where it's like, did he think everybody was going to be like, yeah?
Yeah, Quentin, tell it like
right.
it is. I don't know, man. He's always been a Martian.
It's just, and Matthew Lillard and Paul Dano especially, it's like someone going on and being like, you know what I hate? Kittens.
Yeah.
Fuck kittens. And it's like, why would you do this to yourself, man?
It's like,
no one's going to agree with
nobody's
you.
going to be on your side there.
Yeah. And Owen Wilson. They're all good. I like them all.
Yeah.
More than I like Tarantino, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Tarantino, I've talked about it before. He has so much diminishing returns with me where he just feels like a parody of himself. And no one's really talking about him. And then he shows up and starts blasting specific actors.
Yeah. This is a really... It's a weird and particularly unprofessional thing for a director to do. Like, it's just a weird thing for a filmmaker to do.
Here's my guess is that I think maybe in his mind, he's not going to make anything else for a while. Or he has like one more film because he always planned that, right?
That's what he's always said, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's on a Burning Bridges tour because he's like, I don't need those bridges anymore. Or something.
Sure, but like,
I mean, I'm not defending it,
yeah,
but that's
I know.
as much explanation I can give it.
Right, yeah. That's I imagine that's probably close to what it is, you know, like, I'm Quentin Tarantino, you know? I'm the QT.
The thing is, like him or hate him, he's obviously contributed a lot, but so much of his contributions has been on the side of being a fan, meaning that he makes collages a lot. All of his movies are like these jumbled references to things he's a fan of.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't think he realizes that, like, yes, you've contributed to pop culture, but not as much, I think, as he thinks. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think when the dust settles, he's not going to have the significance of other directors at this time. That's my take.
I think you're right. I think you're probably right.
Yeah. And so, like, I think he really thinks he's hot shit. He thinks this is like when Scorsese will talk about like Marvel films sucking, right?
Or when Brian Cox wrote that memoir like a year or two ago where he just fucking didn't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Shat on everyone he thought sucks.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's great. We love hearing that from Brian Cox. I don't want to hear it from you, Quentin Tarantino.
I hate to bring this up because this is going to make me feel like the biggest fucking consumer. Did you see the Uber Eats Brian Cox ad?
No, I know he does the McDonald's ones.
Okay, they fully embrace the bit is that Uber Eats does discounts for college students. So the bit is Brian Cox goes to college as a freshman, and it's just a montage of Brian Cox bullying guys in their 20s. That's it.
Hell yeah.
It's like him walking in on his roommate and just going out, like, to the roommate and stuff like that. The roommate just leaving. So that's it. It's like it's unfortunate it's an ad because it could just be a sketch.
Yeah.
It's just Brian Cox bullies young people for like 2 minutes. Anyway.
Perfect.
Yeah. Tarantino.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing, man?
Also, his last couple of movies.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, it Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, people like, but like the Hateful Eight.
He just seems like we're seeing this more with Gen X, and it'll happen to us, where it's like, who's going to be the ones who kind of go out of sync with reality? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, who are the old people that are going to start talking about cancel culture and shit like that? Like, I remember Terry Gilliam, that happened to him, where it's like the people who were like in their time were progressive people.
Very counterculture,
or subversive. Yeah, and they're just going to kind of go out of phase. And There's still time for Quentin, but I'm getting those vibes.
Yeah. And this isn't this isn't all that bad. It's just
weird.
Him being mean for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like,
being
dude,
like Paul
why
Dano.
are you being shitty?
There Will Be Blood is an amazing film that Paul Dano is amazing in. It's just so weird for him to be like,
yeah,
fuck that guy.
To tear him to it
worse.
wasn't just like, because with Owen Wilson and Matthew Lillard, it is just him saying, and I don't care for them. I don't care for Owen Wilson. I don't care for Matthew Lillard. Like, that's as vicious as he got. But he takes Paul Dano's performance apart.
Right. Where it's like, what the fuck? Are we going to learn that Paul Dano is like secretly a monster? That's the only way he could come out on top of this, Tarantino. Where it's like, if Paul Dano is like secretly killing animals with Zendaya, like, then maybe. But like, otherwise, it's like everybody loves him. He's great.
And also, I remember him. Like, I remember him from Little Miss Sunshine. I remember that performance and being like, that kid was good.
Yeah, he's going places.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But anyway, it's just beyond all that, whether he's good or not, it's just like,
it's still mean.
It's mean. Like, what are you gonna like?
Matthew Lillard to me, because I think Matthew Lillard is good too, but I can see someone being like, fuck him.
He's not a pretty. But I was about to say he's not a strong actor, but that's not really that's not really accurate.
He's just not regarded as a big like serious
an actor with a lot of depth.
Right, but he's someone that like kids fucking love him. He's Five Nights at Freddy's. Like he's one of those people that young people actually know.
We love him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's spanning generations.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and it's like it's wild that like he went after like it's precisely the wrong people.
Yeah, and it's Owen Wilson.
Like, yeah,
who the fuck has a problem with Owen Wilson?
I don't know.
Like, you may not like his movies or like his thing, but like,
but his whole thing is
his whole thing is I'm a guy you don't have a problem with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what makes him so frustrating in Meet the Parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Quentin.
It feels like having a problem with Weird Al Yankovic almost.
Yes, it's exactly like that. Yeah.
It's like, why are you mad at Owen Wilson?
Yeah. I remember this because I remember Film Drunk. Remember Film Drunk? Is that still around?
Yeah, I do remember it.
They had a writer who routinely, almost hilariously hated Kevin Smith. And a lot of people don't care for Kevin Smith or his directing, but this was like so overboard that at a certain point you're like, guy, calm down. Like Kevin Smith is famously a very like personable and nice person, where it's just like, even if you don't like their work, it's like, yeah, you gotta like, you gotta have a sense of like scale here, right? Where it's just like,
yeah, and it also, I don't know,
calm down
when you're like critiquing art or criticizing art, especially when you're like a very visible artist yourself.
Yeah,
it just, boy.
It's tough. It's tough because we know what it's like to be on a podcast and say opinions, perhaps in a hyperbolic way.
Of course.
Like I think about this all the time. I called several actors weird little freaks already on this podcast, where it's like,
yes,
at some point you might get famous in a way where like, what if that made headlines? What if it's like,
Well, yeah, but I think anyone would click that story and then be on our sides.
But you know what I mean?
Because we meant it with love and in a positive way.
Yes, there's definitely an element of like podcasts has created a situation where people go and they have a few drinks and they just say stuff. And you get a lot of these headlines.
Elon Musk it.
Yeah. But this one is like, this one's pretty bad.
His publicists should have been like, Quentin,
yeah,
are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. Again, I'm saying this as a person who's probably said a million things I would regret saying if I went back and listened to any of these podcasts.
There's jokes in cracked videos that are still live, and I'm like, I would make that joke today.
Yeah.
I've grown as a person and an artist and comedian, et cetera, et cetera. Sure.
I also just mean like legally, PR wise, where it's like, I'm sure I have called for very illegal things to be happening.
I'm sure I've violated more than one NDA. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard, but still, Quentin, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe podcasting isn't for you.
You try to be like, we critique some, frequently hyperbolically, but I try not to be cruel.
Yeah. No, me too, but I guarantee I've accidentally been cruel. You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee I've said something.
I know I was cruel about pool hall junkies, and I will continue to be cruel about pool hall junkies because I personally dislike the artist, or at least
that's fine.
The artist as he presented himself to us via pool hall junkies. I don't like him.
That's fair. It's fair.
But otherwise, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I think about this with like Twitter was this, whereas like there's certain artists that I think about Stanley Kubrick, where it's like if he existed during podcasts and Twitter,
oh God,
it might not have worked out very well for him. He might have made less movies
at the time. It's just we didn't have second to second social media saturation.
Where there's a lot of artists that I feel like it's just like, just keep your mouth shut. I don't know. I don't know if it's better knowing or not knowing. I just mean from a PR, if I were like their publicist, there's certain artists that you'd want to be like, listen, you have a mouth for the 70s. Like you need to not be on record all the time saying, and Tarantino feels like one of those guys where it's like, I don't need to know what he thinks.
We grew up in the 90s. I've seen Tarantino on cocaine on television.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know, 15 times?
More than we probably realized.
More than you realize. Many times. That's the times that I realized, like at the time, like 12 years old. Oh, that guy's hot.
Yeah, that's a man on cocaine. Forget Dare. Just show me this.
He comes out from backstage on one show. Oh, I get laid just fine, baby. I forget which one it was. It was George Clooney was the guest. They were talking to him about Quentin being a weird looking guy. I think it was Letterman. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. This doesn't matter.
You just make a good point, which is that pre-podcast we still had this.
Mm-hmm.
We still had Crispin Glover coming out and whipping his foot at Letterman's head. It's like they still had plenty of opportunities to embarrass themselves.
And they did.
So it's fine. It's fine. It's all the same, I guess.
Yep.
Tarantino could have said this on Letterman, I guess, if podcasts didn't exist.
At the end of the day, he has said worse things.
Yeah, he's done worse things.
This is pretty mild. It's just mean for no reason.
I think of this as an opener, and what I mean is that this happens every now and then, where a celebrity will do something or say something shitty that's not that shitty, but it creates a situation where everybody goes online and goes, yeah, now that we're talking about him, remember when they did this and this and this and this and this? Like, it's that where it's like Quentin. Reminder, he's a piece of shit. It's that. Where it's like
maybe just...
If you choked an actress until she passed out while making your movie...
I fucking forgot he did that.
Maybe don't go on a podcast and start talking about how everybody sucks.
Y'all, that's not Christoph Waltz choking Diane Kruger.
Yeah.
In Inglourious Bastards. That's Quentin, and he chokes her out.
It's like it's people going like, listen, we let you skate by. Surprise, like it's that feeling of like.
And I mean, I don't know the full story. That's between them. There's.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. It's like Sean Penn, where it's like, Sean Penn, you better keep your mouth shut.
Don't say
because
nothing,
you should be
Sean
thanking
Penn.
your lucky stars.
How dare you, Sean Penn?
Yeah, that it is a miracle you have somehow been allowed to continue.
I don't know how he got away with that.
Yeah, it's that. It's like certain people. It's like, don't make waves, man. What are you doing?
What are you doing, buddy? Anyway, Quentin. Maybe don't do this. Quentin. Maybe just be nice.
Yeah, seriously.
Or if you didn't care for the performance, you say, I didn't really care for his performance.
Yeah.
That's fine. He'll hear it and be like, oh, that bumps me out. A very famous and influential director didn't care for my performance. But, like, it's a fair criticism.
Right. That's nothing. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's like this weird personal
he's like mean
attacks.
about it. Yeah, he's really mean about it.
Fucking weird.
Anyway, we can move on.
Let's thank some more producers.
Let's do it.
Thank you to Norm from Cheers,
Thank you.
Untying Love for Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven.
Tricked me. Thank you.
Thank you to Norm from Cheers, Undying Love for Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven is a paradox of affection I'm not willing to unravel.
But not a second time.
Thank you to Oh Shit, it's Candyman.
Thank you.
Thank you to Pneumono Ultra Microscopic Silicovolcanoconiosis Anti-Disestablishment Terrorism Jones.
Nailed
Thank you. Thank you to RevMD.
Thank you.
Thank you to Ricky Cilantro.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to Robert.
Thank you.
Thank you to Rosemary's Baby from Eraserhead.
Thank you.
Thank you to Screaming Horse Pyramid.
Pyramid.
Thank you to Sorry Cop, world's most laughable centrist.
Sorry, co-op. Sorry.
And thank you to Steven.
Stefan, thank you. Let me jump in here. Thank you to Construct Rituals by Ravages of the Scourge. It's metal about necromancers.
Thank you.
Thank you to the conveniently placed self-destruct button on the top of every baby's head.
Thank you.
Honestly, wish it was less convenient. Thank you to the Oatmeal Savage.
Thank you.
Thank you to the Thriller in Manila, the Schlong in Hong Kong.
Thank you.
Thank you to the To Be Terror Bunny. Thanks you for consuming Rutger Hauer. He was beginning to stink up the place. Thank you to these 7 Bs.
Thank you.
Thank you to Tip Drizzle.
Thanks.
Thank you to Tux.
Thank you.
Thank you to Vincent.
Thank you.
Thank you to Will Rhymes with Bill or Bill Rhymes with Will.
Thank you.
And thank you to your mom.
Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dave.
Yo.
Before we shuffle loose this mortal coil to haunt the weekend.
Yep. Everybody's haunting the weekend.
Everybody's
song.
Yeah. Returning to our fleshy husks on Monday morning.
Sure.
Do you have a movie that deserves more hype?
I certainly do.
You magnificent spirit husking bastard.
Yeah, I thought I was going to cover Hokum, and maybe I will next week. But like, I ran into this one, and I was like, oh, look at those vibes.
This is a Dave-ass movie. Yeah.
It really is. This is Sound of Falling. This comes out January 16th in theaters. The trailer, it looks like a horror movie. It tastes like a horror movie, but it ain't a horror movie. It might be a little horror. It's okay, the vibes I will start with. It's like a ghost story or like a zone of interest, I guess.
Oh boy.
It's a very vibey movie. It takes place, so it's a movie about a farmhouse in Germany. It's German. It's a farmhouse next to a river, and the movie takes place in 4 different eras, following young women in those eras. And a lot of it has to do with being, I believe, a young woman in general in like society and junk. But they sort of like reflect each other. Some of them are ancestors of each other. Some of them aren't. Like there's a lot of similar threads throughout. And that is the movie. The reviews, like Hollywood Reporter says, it's not every day you see a movie that resembles nothing you've quite seen before, making you question the very notion of what a movie can be. The closest thing they compare it to is Tree of Life by Terrence Malick. It's a coming of age with a fleeting moments where the camera just sort of drifts and watches, kind of presence style. Like all the things say it's like a haunted house type movie. It feels haunted. The trailer feels haunted, you know. This review also says it is art house filmmaking with a capital A that will best appeal to patient audiences.
Gonna try your patience. Woo!
This is my jam, though. I love this shit. Yeah. It's just people hanging out.
It looks like
music.
Fucking creepy ass Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
It does.
The review that you had in here says the closest thing that comes to mind is probably Terrence Malick's A Tree of Life, but goes on to say, although this is Malick by way of Jane Campion and Michael Haneke.
Right.
So who we talked about earlier as the director of Funny Games, and Jane Campion, I believe, made The Way of the Dog, right?
Oh, right. And to further the sentence, shifting between fleeting coming-of-age moments and scenes of resolute darkness and human cruelty.
Yeah. So this is going to be a dark movie, which comes across in the trailer.
Yes, it does.
It's just...
There's like...
Go ahead.
Someone's floating in the trailer
yes,
at one point.
Somebody's floating.
What the fuck is that?
Guy gets his leg cut off.
Yeah, the first story is about a little girl who I think takes death photographs of family members. I assume later generations will find those death photographs.
Yeah, that's what they talk about in the little blurb that you have here. It's one of the stories is a little girl from one of the families being obsessed with those death photographs.
Right. Which is very like little kids obsessed with death kind of thing.
Yeah, you get your first sort of brush with it.
Yeah, it's definitely like written, the director and writer is a woman and it's written from that perspective. And so like it's like I think a somewhat feminist tale. But
it seems like it, yeah. There's a repeated motif of a river too that they all go swim in. That's right by the farmhouse.
Yeah. And it definitely feels like there's some themes in the trailer and stuff about like how you're seen by men and stuff like that. And so like
the roles you're permitted to play.
Yeah, exactly. And it's sort of it seems like a same shit, different era type of story.
SSDD.
Yep. But it is cool to see that like in the trailer where it's like it like goes all the way to the 80s, I think.
Oh, rad. Okay.
Yeah, where it's like we're gonna see like Little House on the Prairie, and then we're gonna see like fucking someone listening to Wham or whatever. Like it's gonna be like it's gonna have a lot of weird like it's gonna whip you around time.
Into my brain.
Yeah, it looks like it's let's see. It's
I was into this. It looks
a farm teen. Yeah, there's definitely at least Polaroids in the later one. Oh, there's a modern one. Oh yeah, you see in the trailer, you see AirPods in the trailer.
That's true, you do. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it's all the times. It's old Germany. They might skip a couple decades there, and then maybe go to the 50s. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm into this.
Watching.
I hope I have the patience for it. I really want to watch this. It looks interesting and spooky.
Yeah.
And it looks uncomfortable in stretches.
Right. Now, do you think... you ever watch Dark?
No, I haven't. I know it's German.
Dark goes through... Yeah, it's German. It goes through different eras. And it really like kind weaves the 30s. Where it's like they're like, you're skipping around that,
Well, on vacation.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see what time eras they do. Yeah, I understand. Like, did you see Zone of Interest?
Not yet.
Zone of Interest.
It's one of those
like,
that's on my list, and it's like, is tonight the night I'm gonna watch Zone of Interest?
I saw it twice in theaters, and I really like Zone of Interest.
I wish I had seen it in theaters when it was, when it was out. And
yeah, it's weird to be like, I love Zone of Interest, but it's the guy did Under the Skin, and Under the Skin is also technically slow, but really good. And it's like that combination of like vibey and slow, but with like lurches of terror throughout, where it's like it doesn't feel like I just watched a slow film. You know what I mean? It more feels like I had a nightmare. And
I know what you mean.
Gives me those vibes where I'm like, this is a slow film, but is it going to be like slow? Like Terrence Malick is the other side of it, where I watch his films and go, oh, so that wasn't anything. I didn't need to watch that.
So that just didn't amount to anything. Thanks, Terry.
Yeah, thanks, man. That is cool that you showed dinosaurs, though. I like the dinosaurs.
I like the dinosaurs. This one doesn't look like there's going to be any dinosaurs in it, though.
No. You don't know.
Sadly. No, I don't know. It might be loaded with dinosaurs.
What if they start with dinosaur, like a teen dinosaur girl going through like...
Dinosaur and an Amish beard building the farmhouse.
That would be cool. But yeah, fucking Sound of Falling, not to be confused with Anatomy of a Fall or Sound of Metal or other
or other things.
variations. This is I have a feeling this is one where I'm
After
like,
the fall.
this won't deserve more hype come Oscars. Like, I think this is going to be
Legends of
one
the
of those
Fall.
films that everybody's going to need to have an opinion on. You know what I mean?
Darkness
Where it's-
Falls.
Darkness Falls. Right
Yeah,
there
no, I
with
think-
Legends of the Falls and this.
I think you're maybe this might
We'll see.
might be that movie. I
think
wonder if this will be too esoteric.
Yeah, it's
For
German is hucking this at the Oscars. I know that they're like, this is our.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Take this.
I mean, was
Yeah,
Anatomy of a
Salzburg.
Fall Germany? I forget.
I think it was French.
It had Germany in it. Germany. Was
It had like
featured.
three different languages in it. It was English,
Yeah.
French, and German, and I think it was a French film.
Right.
I think I can't remember now.
I don't know. It doesn't.
Anyway, it was a good ass movie. I need to watch
Yeah.
that again.
Me too. Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Maybe tonight's the night I watch Zone of Interest.
Yeah. Do
anyway.
it also has the lady from Anatomy of a Fall in it.
Oh, rad.
Yeah,
That's
She
right. I forgot
plays-
about that.
a Nazi, like most people in the movie. Yeah. Anyway, Sound of Falling.
Sound of Falling.
Which,
And
if you
with
want to shorten
that-
your title,
Mhm.
just call it Thud.
Oh yeah, Splat.
Yeah, Splat
Oof.
or Whoosh. Oof. Oof.
The goofy one. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have called it that.
Yeah. That's a sode. We can be done.
That's a
with
sode.
it.
We
Yeah,
fucking
we can be
did it.
done. We did it. We're so good at this.
We're so good at this. We don't have to ask any fucking wiener about what they got going on. They don't have to fucking plug their podcast. We can just tell people to go to our Patreon, patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. For $5 a month, we have, for $5 fucking dollars, over 700 podcasts. I counted, Tom.
That's too many.
That's too many. $5. I don't know how much that is per podcast. I'm not going to do that math.
Spotify numbers.
Yeah, but we have Tom and Jeff Watch Batman on there. We have the entirety of Fox Mulder's A Maniac, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, Him Booze, which is Supernatural. And if you want to kick in $10 more, which would be great for us. And you, because you also get to watch movies with us every Friday night on our Discord. We sit around, we watch movies. Maybe we'll watch Zone of Interest. Who can say? Probably not.
We could.
We could.
It's on the table now. We also have a store. Head over to gamefullyunemployed.com where you can find a link to our Teespring store where we have all kinds of cool original artwork and designs by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Bramley, Starlene Hodge, Justin Brown. So check that out. It's all inspired by our different shows and stuff. Please rate and review our podcast wherever you're listening. And check out our new show, Badical, Badical, also wherever you're listening.
Do it. Do that.
And,
Itching my eyes itchy.
make your own sound of falling.
Yeah.
Ah!
Learn, invent a new sound. Like a falling sound, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nope, nobody says that when they're falling.
Yeah. I'm just making sounds.
Now you're just making noises. All right, bye.
Okay, bye. Hey, listen, our music is produced by Chris Corlew. You can find him on twitter.com as The Corlew or go to shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our channel artwork is produced by Michael Vincent Bramley. For more of his work, go to mvbramley.art. Our episode artwork is by Justin Brown, available on Twitter as Justin T. Brown or at artnessbyjustinbrown.com. And finally, additional artwork is by Starlene Hodge. You can find her work at starlenearts.com or on Twitter as StarleneX. Cool. Goodbye.